Susul, and welcome back to The Sims 2. We are back with DJ, and now this time we are joined by Willow. DJ is currently looking for a new place for them to live. I'm gonna pack up some of the items that I want to take with us, because I didn't know this back in the day, but in The Sims 2, almost everything can be put in your Sims inventory. Except for that PC for some reason. Probably because it's on. Oh Jesus, I just realized that's probably the reason. Probably had to turn it off. I ended up leaving it because I'm like, well, I can afford a new computer because we got like 80,000 simoleons. And yes, while that's true, I probably just had to turn the PC off, and then I could have probably put it back in the inventory. But I didn't think of that at the time. And even when I was cutting this video, it never occurred to me until just now. That's probably the reason it couldn't be moved. But yeah, they're gonna move to a house. And and here we are at their new house. It's the $40,000 one in downtown. It's the nicest house I think there is. That's not a very nice bed, so we're going to switch that out with the bed we already have. And I sped up the footage here on the furnishing because, like, real time, it took me probably 30 minutes to do all of this. It was painfully hard to watch in real time. So I wasn't going to make you sit through that with me. And there's no music, so there'd be nothing to listen to, just silence and me clicking every so often. So yeah, no. See, there's buying a computer that I could have just brought from before, but it's fine. Also, at the time I didn't realize that Willow has a computer in her inventory. It's the exact same one, so I didn't have to buy that. I could have just, I end up selling the one that she has, but yeah, very, very unobservant I am. This one is going to be kind of a little bit more of a domestic episode, where we just kind of exist here with Willow, kind of figure out what our new life is going to look like for at least this next little bit. There's probably going to be more episodes to this mini LP than I anticipated, because this has not gone the way that I expected at all. I did not see this detour with Willow happening. I should have. I know me. I should have seen this coming. Put in a home gym, because Willow wants to get fit. And this is why I pursued Willow, because I knew she had money. And it's really tough to work for everything in this game. Like, it's challenging. Gotta have the burglar alarm, because I don't want our shit being stolen. This house is expensive. Our shit is expensive. I value it, and burglars in The Sims 2 were a problem. And then, of course, we gotta have the party room, so we have to have the bubble blower. We're gonna put it in DJ booth, hot tub, the whole 9 yards. Party central. And we gotta get the nice sports car. We have the money, so why not? There's the DJ booth. That's the whole reason I've wanted to move to a house, is so that I could get my own DJ booth to work on creativity skill with. So here I'm debating the big flat screen TV. In real life, that would not be much of a debate, because I like a giant ass TV, and I like sitting on my ass and watching things and movies. So I want the biggest screen possible. That would be the one thing I would do, is if I was rich, it would be having an in-home movie theater. Like, I'd have my own fucking movie theater in my house. That's one of the things I build a lot in The Sims 4. When my Sims get wealthy, one of the first things they do is get a home theater. Because you got, well, you have fuck you money. What are you going to do with fuck you money? Build your own movie theater. And a bowling alley. Why not? I would have both. I would happily have both. I love bowling. God, I'm such a nerd. But I love any sport where I can eat food while I play that sport, and that's bowling. But also, I love baseball, and one of my favorite things about going to baseball games is ballpark food. Can't get better than some nachos or a soft pretzel at a baseball game. God, I think I'm hungry. I had dinner. Anyway.
Hey,
So I'm just kind of having these two hang out for a little bit and go out. Together, because DJ needs to go to work. And why would she not take Willow with her? Willow likes to party too, so these two being together makes a lot of sense. From like a logical standpoint. Not so much the fact that they're not really all that physically attracted to each other. Other than because I said, and now kiss. That was a definitive moment for me back when I was playing this game as an adolescent, was the realization I can make the girls kiss each other. Okay. I think a lot of people who later on figured out that they were at least bi had that realization and went, okay. Because then I did the same thing to the dudes. And then everybody was gay, and no one was straight anymore. That's probably a little bit problematic. And we're back at my favorite nightclub, the Crypto Nightclub. These two are gonna have a little dinner because they love eating out at restaurants. Yes, there's a joke in there, but I'm not gonna make it. It's not even a date, this is just a hangout. I should have just made it a date, because it would have wound up being a dream date. And that would have been one more of my 50 dream dates, but I wasn't thinking clearly when I set that up. One of the things about dating in The Sims 2 is that if you take your sim out on dates and they're dating anybody else and that person shows up, you're getting caught and you're screwed. And with Sugar Daddy, I don't really want him to catch DJ and Willow out on a date together. Granted, I think I could probably salvage that relationship if that did happen. I just don't want to have to. Especially because I don't think Willow and DJ are long-term, unless you guys vouch for them in the comments. Like, if you really think that DJ should be with Willow, sound off in the comments, please. Let me know. I haven't made up my mind yet on where DJ should end up. It's kind of open-ended at this point, so if you want to have a say in it, please provide your input. I think these two could be very happy together. Honestly, I think they already are. But I could also see this just being a temporary thing for DJ and Willow. And eventually they go on and do their own things. Plan for next episode is for DJ to start her own business, start her night club, and start making money that way. I thought originally that she was probably going to move out, but I don't know if she's going to do that. I think I'm going to prioritize the business first and see how much that starts making me. And if she's doing pretty well financially, then maybe we will move out. But that's going to be determined by my next play session. I have not recorded the next episode or two. I usually record like 2 at a time. Because once I start playing, I don't want to stop. I need to get another DJ on the booth, please. The quiet is kind of excruciatingly painful to me right now.
Vivudia, Frisen Majubia, Magavo. Zubata. Dejibi. Zino Jambia.
Whoever's in the dance sphere back there seems to really... Okay, DJ's getting back on the booth. There we go. If a dance club was this empty, I think the owners would be shutting it down for the night. Now it's Willow's turn. Alright, it's time for DJ to get back on the booth, I guess. Oh yeah, then Willow's gonna chat here with her doppelganger. really spent all night here. Yeah, that happens pretty easily. You really lose track of time in the club because there's no windows, and they do that deliberately so that you won't leave. So that you'll continue to buy drinks and stay on the dance floor. Not that I've been to any nightclubs myself. Not my scene, but it's just like similar concept applies to casinos. Decided to clear out Willow's inventory. This is where I find the hot tubs. We have a pinball machine, a very fancy vase, and a computer that we don't need. Fancy vase deserved a fancy end table. Willow's gonna go out on a date here with Jeffrey. So we're gonna detour for a minute on this episode with Willow. While DJ just kind of takes care of herself at home. Like I said previously, like these last two episodes did not go at all the way I thought they might, or anything I had intended, which is pretty common for me. And I'm just going to continue to blame the ADHD.
Appela derze.
Jazo. Harakaplapa.
What?
Zanisha. Horisha. Duazu Garnat.
Around it.
Jipilata.
Bunlar hep katletine.
She doesn't want to cheat on DJ, even though she's definitely more attracted to Jeffrey than she is to DJ. Which is largely why I had her go on this date in the first place. Because honestly, Willow and Jeffrey are probably going to end up being the thing that happens after DJ and Willow realize that their relationship is definitely more platonic than it is romantic.
Order, Mr. Lennon, read, flat, boom.
Willow seems very confused about why she's doing this. She definitely has qualms about cheating.
Zo, Richard.
Oh, c'est pas là.
Like, yes, I know they moved in together, but in my head they've not had an actual conversation about exclusivity. So, I don't really see this as cheating if it's bothering you. It's why it doesn't bother me. Is that this game does not allow you to have a conversation about exclusivity. Which I think is a serious component to relationships that most life simulator games never took into consideration. Because by this game's standards, once you pursue any kind of romantic relationship with someone, you're technically dating. By the game standards, you're monogamous and... Like, I know there's mods and things, and The Sims 4 with Lovestruck got that update where, like, polyamory is a thing that you can actually pursue, and that was a great change, I think, for The Sims 4 for me, because personally, not sure I agree with monogamy entirely. Like, I get the appeal to polyamory. I don't think it's impossible for someone to love more than one person. at a time, especially. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Everything I've learned about relationships and romance came from this video game in particular. So don't listen to a damn thing I have to say. I'm a moron. I watch relationships on TV and in movies. I have zero experience to speak from. By choice.
Mój foto dobry jest. Vai. Ginger tea. Greta Suel. Dano. Come
Yes, I know, Willow, you're not happy about this, but you are attracted to him.
Iva, solidity. What's Suel?
I know just because you're attracted to someone doesn't mean you have to do something about it. I know that's not how that works. I know it sounds a little like I condoning cheating. I don't. I do think that if you have had that conversation about exclusivity and you have agreed to be exclusive, then you should honor that. Absolutely. But if you have not had a conversation about exclusivity, then you can't expect exclusivity. That seems insane. Someone can't know that that's what you were expecting if you don't say anything about it. And I get sometimes it's just terrifying to say something like that to someone because you don't want to scare them off. But if asking for exclusivity is going to make them run, they're not worth being with. If you can't ask for that, that's a problem. Because communication is the foundation of a good relationship. You have to be able to communicate. If you can't communicate about those kinds of things, you're not going to be able to communicate about anything. But yet, she had a dream date, so she's real happy about that. So, I don't know how conflicted she really is. So, date's over, so let's go DJ for a little bit. And then we'll call this night done and dusted and go home. Look, it's daylight out there. Again, got lost in the club. Forgot that there are other things happening in the world outside of those walls and the dim lights.
Stablavi, kablupuva.
Cut out the parts where they were sleeping, so you won't have to sit through any of that. As I'm just sitting here thinking to myself quietly, I think I realized why, like, so many Sims YouTubers do things like challenges, like legacy challenges, rags to riches challenges, any kind of challenge, because if you don't have goalposts, if you don't have something to work towards, and you're neurodivergent and you have ADHD like I do, you'll reach a point where you just go, what now? Which is kind of what was happening to me when Willow was DJing downstairs, building her skill. I'm just like, what do I have you do? Your needs are fine. So what do we fill our time with? I don't know what to do here. Oh, now I'm gonna let them share a little breakfast. I definitely don't see Willow being the domestic type. DJ would definitely step into that role. Prepare the meals, manage the house. And you can say that that makes DJ the man in the relationship. You wouldn't entirely be wrong, I don't think. But we prefer not. And see there, Willow actually is attractive to DJ now because she changed her hair. She dyed it black. But the attraction doesn't show in the relationship panel, unfortunately, so obviously it's not enough. I'm just trying to force something that isn't there. All because I didn't want to work for my money to buy a house. I just wanted to leave that apartment and be done. I think it's fair to say I'm a gold digger. I don't want to work for my money. I do enough of that in real life. When it comes to The Sims, I want easy street, please. Thanks. I realized the other day, while I was, I think, editing the last episode, was that I think I cheated the use of the money treats a lot in The Sims 2, more than I might have realized. Because making money in this game is tedious, it's difficult. Kind of the only way you can do it is by climbing a corporate ladder. Or by just me being a generous watcher and donating large sums of money to my Sims, going, here, you won the lottery. Because I'm not going to take the time to save up 70,000 simoleons in this game to buy a beach house or something like that. No, I'm just going to give myself the money and have the beach house and go enjoy the beach house. We're going to say that a stock market investment paid off. We got a huge payout. So let's go on vacation. So I decided to have TJ come down, do a shift as a barista, and Willow can go shopping and just kind of hang out, enjoy herself, make some friends, perhaps meet some people, because she's kind of a socialite. Buy cell phone, MP3 player, and probably, I don't know if I got the handheld, no, I just got the cell phone, I guess. The one thing I always miss from The Sims 4 is the sleep replacement potion. I use that thing a lot in 4, even now. Yes, there is the moodlet solver, but Usually my Sim's lowest need is energy, so the sleep replacement specifically raises the one need that I need taken care of. I don't need the others handled. I just don't like to let my Sim sleep. You have 24 hours in a day. Use them all. Which is probably why most of them are all so stupidly rich, because they never sleep and all they do is work. If I did that, I'd probably be stupidly rich too. In real life, I choose sleep. Because I don't have a sleep replacement potion. I wish I did. That would be so helpful. Because I can't sleep. I am a chronic insomniac. And that's probably redundant. I think insomniac alone covers that. So we're gonna go on a little spending spree. We'll speed this part up here when we get into the actual clothes shopping menu. Because nobody needs to watch this in real time either. I do love in this game that you had to buy more clothes for your wardrobe. What I don't love is how damn expensive the clothing in this game is. The outfits are all 200 simoleons each. That adds up real fast because I have my favorites, and there's a lot of favorites in this game. So I have all my Sims buy the same outfits because I love them. Because they appeal to my particular aesthetic. And if you ever watched any of my Sims 4 content, you know that my aesthetic is mostly punk or goth. But also I do like some other more preppy pink frilly things sometimes. I'm thinking after we finish this mini LP, I'm probably gonna go back to Kate and Ethan at my university LP, so we can find out what baby they had. Because I believe that's where I ended last, was that they were pregnant and Kate was about to give birth. She probably had a day left before that happened or something, but... And here's another moment where I'm just looking around like, what do I have Willow do now? DJ's working, so what does Willow do? Do some yoga, I guess. Or call Jeffrey and see if he wants to come over. And he didn't. So. That would be me on the pinball machine. I love pinball. It's so fun. Who is bawling their eyes out? My guess is gonna be Francesca. She's been in the background of all of these videos. Just crying and sniffling and being annoying. Sorry, Morgan, your wife irritates me. I love the two of you together, but I don't love her when she's out about in the world. She's obnoxious. And yet I haven't seen her yet. I just assume it was her. It may not have been. I do kind of like that they could do yoga anywhere. Somebody is fit. I think she has pretty high body skills. She might actually have it maxed.
La Kuba Kirch.
Oh, somebody's getting into a fight. Oh, look who it is! The usual culprit, Francesca. Alright, so we're gonna go off to 125 Cafe here for a meal because our girls are getting hungry. And they're already out, so they might as well go stop for a bite to eat. In their fancy sports car with biohazard wheel wells. Why does everything have to remind me of Resident Evil? That has been my obsession since February. It is now August. I really look forward to being done with RDR2 at some point on this channel because I want to do play oh my god, think words, not that difficult. I'm looking forward to playing RE2 Remake in October. That's kind of my plan. I don't know if that will happen because it's already the end of August and I'm still on RDR2, and that's like a 50-hour game, so I knew that was going to take a while. So I might not get to do the thing that I want to do, but we'll see. And speaking of themed content, we'll go back to my Magic LP in Sims 2, which is Morgan and Francesca. We'll get back with those two. Because I don't think our girls have yet gone on their honeymoon like I said they would. So I still need to do that. Which is not very Halloween themed, but they're witches, so it's Halloween by proxy. And maybe I'll just start a random seasonal Let's Play. Play as a vampire or something. I could see me doing that. I had to mini Let's Play and The Sims 4 was scheduled for that in October of 2025. And then I had to can those episodes because EA went and pulled their shenanigans. That was so irritating to me because I was very excited to get that Let's Play out because I thought that was going to potentially bring in some views. I was real excited about that one. That was the thing that hurt me the most about EA's bullshit. Not that I don't care more about the fact that they are supporting the Saudi government, which I don't agree with, but like, yeah, the thing I was more irritated about was the fact that I had to unalign myself with EA in the sense that I'm not going to promote your game if this is the way you're going to treat your fan base. And you just ruined my plan for my favorite season of the year. I love Halloween. I love spooky season. It's only the end of August and I'm thinking about what things I'm going to start watching in September, because in September is usually when I start my annual rewatch of Midnight Mass, Hill House, anything Flanagan really. Midnight Mass I watch every year and have since it came out. So good. Love it. Hill House is good too. So is its companion season, Bly Manor. But Hill House and Midnight Mass, my two faves. Hill House for the best jump scare I've ever seen in anything ever. That one jump scare, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I damn near gave me a heart attack the first time I watched that series through. Morgan apparently decided to stop by, say hi. There's a little bit of attraction between these two, actually, which is unfortunate. Morgan's married. We're not pursuing this. So Willow is attracted to some women, just not really DJ, the person that she's currently kind of with. Still trying to wrap my mind around this one. Trying to just let these two exist and figure things out. That's kind of where they're at. They're just figuring it out. They're kind of roommates with benefits. Not really sure what this is, or where this is going, if anywhere. Maybe they're just business partners and friends who occasionally woohoo. Is there anything wrong with that? No, not necessarily. At least I don't see anything inherently wrong with it. If you have other thoughts, any excuse, leave me some comments. I would greatly appreciate them. Because you probably don't have as much issue with this relationship as I clearly do. I just feel like I took my Barbie dolls and went, and now kiss. And that was it. Did that a lot too. In my defense, all I had was female Barbies mostly. So of course, some of them were eventually going to be lesbians because there was one dude. And then there was Aladdin, but Aladdin was married to Jasmine, and he was never going to stray. So there was one dude. And they weren't all going to fight over him. Eventually they're just like, alright, we're going to pair off together. Why not? I mean, that makes sense to me. At this point, I definitely don't see myself ever dating a man. Kind of attempted that. It didn't go well. Not inclined to try again. Men are just stupid. And frankly, I don't know how much I want to date a man, as I'd really rather just be one. The only man I find myself attracted to is not even real. He's a video game character. That would be Leon Scott Kennedy. That's really okay. And here's where we decide to throw a party. Because what do you do when you have a house that's designed for entertaining? You throw parties. Especially when you and your partner are DJs. And you want an excuse to DJ. Have some people over. Have a good time. Maintain your friendships that way. Because who doesn't love to come over and drink your drinks, eat your food? I mean, if I had friends like that, I have friends, but I don't have friends with that kind of money or with that lifestyle. As my brother likes to point out to me, I have a friend. I have friends, but only one that I actually see in person. One is better than none. He's kind of a hypocrite. And then everybody is marching upstairs because it was Willow who threw the party and she's in the bath. So all the guests try to go join the Sim who threw the party. Willow, you gotta get downstairs. Most of them actually went down to the... Sims in this game are generally drawn to the bubble blower. No, Jeffrey, I don't want to go downtown. I'm having a party.
Or brown. Near Sub Lumi Pa Kuskutu. Tosta! Yay! Woo!
Maybe DJ's business will start as a home business and then she'll branch out to buying a community lawn. I don't know how much money they're going to have at the end of this episode. I don't know if they'll have enough to buy a community lawn. We'll see when I get to recording the next episode. But if I run the business from home at first, then I don't have to go anywhere. Which would be kind of nice, honestly. And we'll just make money from the ticket kiosk. Decided to put in a buffet table to serve food. Because Willow's not going to go cook food. She's not really domestic in that sense. She's not going to spend time in the kitchen. She's more that we have money, we pay for things here. Should really have put a table down here or something for them to sit at.
Wada jug la bago du. Oh, Parigino. La piste. Mavali.
I do like in this game that when they sit at a table, they immediately start talking to each other. That's not something I have to direct them to do like it is in 4. And honestly, I kind of don't miss the multitasking thing like I thought I would. Well, that's been one of my favorite features from Sims 4. It is also one of the things that causes the most simulation lag in the game. Is that the Sims are not... It's not designed well enough to run multiple tasks at once. It's very clunky. And I'm sure it wasn't easy to program in the first place, but they really... Sorry guys, you didn't do a very good job. It's better these days than it used to be. Oh, I think Willow just put on some weight. I think that's what that pop-up window meant. Because I focused on Willow. And that's one of the things that the game will tell you about. And you can see DJ here has gotten a little bit chunky, so we're going to have to lay off of the eating out. Again, another obvious joke you can make there. Okay, Willow. Someone's very comfortable with himself, as she should be. She's gorgeous. Like, I'm comfortable with her being comfortable. Alright, let's not make it weird while there's other people in the hot tub. Party was a snoozer in the end. That's unfortunate. I thought it was kind of a good time, but I don't really remember how to do parties in this game. Anybody got any tips, any pointers? Let me know in the comments. Because I'm still learning this game. I know it's been months of me playing The Sims 2 again, but I'm still relearning the game. I don't remember all the things from my old days. I used to know this game inside and out. I knew everything there was to know. So Digi will get up in the morning and do a workout. So Willow. Okay, I guess I didn't cut out this part of them sleeping.
Yes, I see. Wow.
So yeah, next episode is probably going to focus on starting and running a business. And there's Willow getting fit. Achieving that want of hers. She wanted to get ripped. She succeeded. Yoga will do that to you. On The Sims 4, that's how a lot of my Sims get fit. Especially the ones who are really not technically active. And then there's DJ also jumping up to a neutral level. But hey, be proud of yourself. It is Jeffrey down there on the little blower. I'm not surprised. He kind of doesn't leave, and he keeps coming back here at the end. Today's kind of just a domestic at home day. definitely getting down to the end of this one because I'm running out of ideas of what to do. I'm getting bored. There we go. Good job, DJ. Alright, well since we are towards the end of this one, I'm going to do my outro a little bit early and then let you just enjoy the rest of this video. If you have enjoyed this content, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because as always, we are working towards monetization, so every little bit you do really helps and is very much appreciated. Thank you for watching.
Каждый. Блажи. Мамуана, ошпанисе, амнашнапув. Вашна, мастуда. Чаба куанда. Ana fluptu. Hajemba melvin mazni. What do we? Atombo. Tijna. Vashna? Amatuvna. Moragovis. Blajin. Marakwai. Vishnava. Lamdu, Platunosne. Tukwa. Echemba. Oh, floofing. Probert! Probert! Nava? Oh, Buddha. Vashni. Ah, Tukalar. Ushper. Di. Oh, Blister. Lushnana. Lavalel. Washimu. Oh, blavamo. Je vais. What's that? Whoa! Bizarre. Yeah.
Good luck.
Kadu. Proszę glava. Super. Daj. Drigi. Masz to bliz. La, brlo bishina. Wada dubla.
Habso Hasentra. Elaboration. Tika.